Narcissists will be 100% done with you and never mess with you again when you say this to them. Are you ready to permanently silence a narcissist with a few words? Well, we'll discuss that today. Let's begin. Welcome back to my channel for another informative session. Let's get into how to shut down a narcissist in a few words. Dealing with toxic people is like dealing with an immature toddler trying to act adult. Narcissists lack empathy, entitlement, and personal boundaries. Even some have no conscience. They are skilled manipulators who will do anything to protect themselves, achieve their goals, or gain an advantage. Their twisted plan is to blame you while playing the victim, despite their own misdeeds. They can't understand that bad behavior has consequences and that they aren't always victims. Pretty messed up, right? Sad and fascinating to watch these people navigate life, but they're not the friendliest people. Even if they deny it, they're emotionally, psychologically, and spiritually unhealthy. Given all this, pick your battles wisely. Sometimes the best strategy is to quietly leave the chaos. Keep low profile and distance yourself. Maintaining that space with a destructive narcissist is best. Life isn't always easy. Sometimes you can't detach or aren't ready. If so, don't worry. I have some useful advice. To permanently shut down a narcissist, detach emotionally from their games. That way you can interact without falling into their emotional traps. Avoid responding to their provocations. Though difficult, staying calm is essential. No matter how hard they push your buttons, stay calm. It won't be easy, but stay strong. In the moment, breathe deeply, stay grounded, and resist giving them the reaction they want. For better venting and emotional expression, do it alone or with trusted friends who can support you. To deal with a narcissist, emotionally disconnect. Don't get caught up in their drama and manipulation. Stop feeling bad and respond with short, direct statements to permanently silence them. Keep them from pushing your buttons or playing mind games. No need to justify yourself to a narcissist. Simple responses include no and I'm not interested. Practice responding calmly without getting caught up in their antics. Don't be surprised if they try to provoke you or make you react emotionally. Stay strong and maintain your composure. Take a moment of silence after your response, even if it feels awkward. Embrace the power of silence as a way to show them that you won't be manipulated or controlled. You can also use phrases like, I understand, or let me think about it, if you want to acknowledge their words without getting drawn into their web of drama. Keep it short and clear, and then let the silence speak for itself. It's important to note that all of this becomes much easier when you've made progress in your healing and recovery journey. If you're looking for support, you might be a good fit for one of my coaching programs. Just click the link in the video description to apply for a free consultation with me or someone from my team. Let me be clear, this opportunity is for those who are ready to invest in their personal growth and recovery. If you're determined to end the pain and confusion caused by manipulative people who blame you for everything, then this is for you. If that sounds like what you need, check out the link in the video description. Once you get comfortable with using silence, you'll find that it speaks louder than words when it comes to shutting down toxic people. Use silence to your advantage, especially with those who act like narcissists. The message you want to send is simple. You have no power over me. I'm not an easy target. Your efforts won't affect me. I'm strong. Understand? Good. Now, I'm not saying you need to use those exact words. It's more about adopting that mindset when dealing with a narcissist, adjusting it to fit the situation. Also, keep in mind that not every approach will work in every situation, but you can try using phrases like, sure, whatever. No big deal. I'm fine with that. No problem. One of my personal favorites, I couldn't care less. Not another word, followed by a moment of silence. If you're feeling assertive, try saying something like, that's not going to happen, and then stay quiet. You'll see how the narcissist gets frustrated when they realize they can't control you. This approach is the key to permanently shutting them down. Show them that their antics don't affect you by adopting a detached attitude, using short responses, and letting silence linger. Eventually, they'll move on to someone else, leaving you in peace. Remember, the aim here is not to stir up more trouble or make things worse. The goal is to avoid unnecessary drama and minimize the harm caused. So, keep your tone calm and composed without being sarcastic or condescending. Stay strong and maintain your composure throughout. Here are some phrases you can use. That's okay, or you can think whatever you want. You can have your own perspective. You're entitled to feel that way, and then let the silence speak. The objective is to stop being a source of attention for the narcissist and cut off their energy supply. Use these phrases to shut them down. Your lies won't change the truth. You can't use me to unload your pain anymore, followed by silence. If possible, assert yourself by saying, I have to stop you there. I need to leave. Goodbye. If leaving isn't an option, take the necessary steps to change the dynamics of the situation. Another effective response is to say, noted. This works well when they're trying to bait you into an argument or negativity. It shows that you heard them without giving them the reaction they want. When they try to engage you in gossip, respond with phrases like, that's not my concern. Sounds like a personal problem. Maybe keep it to yourself. That's an interesting perspective. What led you to that conclusion? I find it fascinating. You can also use these phrases. I've already answered that question. I understand where you're coming from. I hear you, and then pause for a moment of silence. Another approach is to act puzzled and ask, are you okay? They'll likely respond defensively with a yes. Simply reply with a calm, okay, and let the silence speak for itself. If all else fails, assert yourself by saying, I won't tolerate disrespectful communication. Deliver this with unwavering confidence and a strong presence. Make sure you stand tall and remain firm, and let the silence speak for you. In situations where the narcissist is being difficult, you can simply say, let's talk when you're in a better mood, and walk away. When they're projecting their behavior onto you, accusing you of what they've done themselves, avoid arguing or defending yourself. Instead, ask, do you hear what you're saying? And follow with, think about what you just said. Remember, you don't need to say anything else. Another option is, I'll let it go this time, but don't do it again. With this statement, you're giving them a chance to correct themselves. If they continue to be rude, you'll distance yourself. Just be prepared to follow through when they test you, because they probably will. To diffuse a situation, you can say, let's stop before things get worse. You might want to reconsider how you're talking to me. I think you should rethink what you're saying. To take away their power over you, try. That's how you see it, but I know who I'm. I can't control what you think or say about me. I don't agree with that. Aren't you trying to start an argument? Is that what you're aiming for? And then stay silent. Repeat back exactly what they said to you, starting with, I hear you saying. This can make them realize how ridiculous their words sound, even if they won't admit it. Similarly, ask them to repeat what they just said so they can hear themselves. Your response can be, I thought that's what I heard. Other options include, I don't agree with your opinion. Interesting, but I don't think the same way. I see what you're saying, but it doesn't change my perspective. Just wow. I get it. That's your choice. I'm sorry you're upset. Let's talk when you calm down. For setting firm boundaries, use, we're not discussing that. I won't accept guilt tripping or victim playing anymore. I won't engage in this conversation. It's not up for negotiation. Simply say no or no, thanks. Okay, have a good day. I'll leave now. Alternatively, you can say, I understand you're angry, but shouting and making threats won't solve anything. This doesn't work for me. We have different opinions, and I'm fine with that. Our memories differ, and that's okay. Remember, you're allowing others to have the wrong impression of you. You're not engaging in the urge to defend yourself or set things straight. This shows strength and personal power. You know your true self and aren't affected by what others say or think. That's real personal power and freedom. That's all for this video. On my YouTube channel, I help you understand the harmful effects of narcissistic abuse and guide you on the path to healing. By doing so, you can achieve a life of peace, confidence, freedom, and abundance.